the producer of this movie. If you are following the producer back to back from 1904, you will know that she has actually improved. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Adeduni, but you can call me DunzTohDun. If you're a returning subscriber, I say thank you for coming through. Thank you for watching again, and please don't get tired of watching. And if you're a new subscriber, yes, welcome to the club. This is actually where, we catch our vibes, we have fun, we learn. Please do well to click on the subscribe buttons and don't forget to share. Thank you. So today's episode is going to be another movie review. I've had a lot of people send me messages that, oh, Dunia, review this one or review that. I'm like, are you sure you want me to review these movies? Because I myself, I know that this movie is okay, let me not say anything. Let me just get there first. Let me not, criticize myself before even reviewing the movie. So I'll be reviewing 5 movies in all, and of course you trust me that I'll give you a bonus. There's always a bonus movie to review. In no particular order, the first movie I'm going to review is this movie on Netflix, OBARA'M. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but I think it is OBARA'M. And I have learned that it means my blood in Hebrew, which is very great because it actually depicts a family story and, a family bond. So this is the story of a lady and a little girl who actually thought that her grandfather is her dad. The man was actually the one taking care of the child from, while she was being given birth to, up until the moment that he died, and he left a note, for the daughter. And it was then and then that she knew that this is her mother. Meanwhile, the daughter in question now is in Lagos doing High School Musicals. Actually, that's the only thing that came to my head, High School Musicals. So she's actually in this crew of, singers that they sing at clubs, sing at bars, just to make ends meet. At first, I almost thought that I was watching a caveman concert, because why are you singing so much? I tell you, you are going to actually fast forward all of those songs. I don't know if you like songs, so you can actually watch it, because I was just like, why? So I think the cavemen still are household in the movie, and I just had a lot of questions like, why? Why am I watching a concert? Is this supposed to be a musical, or is this supposed to be a proper movie? Okay, now let me continue the story, right? After the grandfather died, Oluchi had no choice than to carry this small girl. That girl has sharp mouth though, Jesus. Her mouth is so sharp and she's very intelligent. So she had no choice than to carry her to Lagos. And when they got to Lagos, all of a sudden, she has also been singing too. They found out that she could actually sing so well. That's why the small girl joined their crew or joined their band. Small girl started singing in bars. Small girl started singing in clubs. I don't understand. Where did all this come from? Okay, that's not my business actually. Along the line, one man just came and wanted to claim the little girl. What's her name? Ifunaya here. And to cut the long story short, Olutrina had to look for the father of Ifunaya, because she abandoned the father while they were dating, and she got pregnant. But because it's poor now, the way some ladies do, right? They actually go with the rich ones, and so that's the typical thing. She went with the rich one and left the biological father of her child. Then after a while, he now went back, and the father actually accepted it. But I mean, it's a story that is relatable, but really, come on now, there's no plot, there's no juice, there's no spice. I feel like the producers or the directors, they actually focused more on the musicals, thereby forgetting that, oh, this is actually a movie, or this is actually like, do you get? So they paid so much attention to the songs. I think the album is even out to tell you how serious the songs were. I don't know, you would enjoy it, if you love musicals, but I really do not love musicals. For the small girl, she acted really well. Nancy acted well. She tried, But for me, I'm going to rate it 5. Thank you. The second movie, it's titled A Lot Like Love. And even from the title, you can really get a grasp of what it entails or what it's trying to say. This movie, I really don't like when I watch a movie that, a guy is treating a lady bad or, actually try to scam a lady. I will definitely talk. But please, it's just a movie review. It's nothing personal. I'm not a misandrist, but really, I'm just expressive, right? Okay, so a lady, an Hausa lady, I think her name is Fana, or she actually got married to her father's right-hand man. Right, good, right? Thereby neglecting our own, or the guy that actually wanted to have that love that genuinely, So this is, the kind of movie that you just want to pray that God, let me not use my husband to do boyfriend, or let me not use my boyfriend to do playboy, really, because the one that really loves her genuinely, she wasn't giving him face. Meanwhile, the one that actually claimed and pretended to love her actually did her dirty. So let me tell you the story, right? They were supposed to go on a vacation, I think a weekend getaway. All of a sudden, some armed men just came in. When they came in, they kidnapped the guy and they told her that she should not tell anybody. So apparently, after they kidnapped the guy, they called her on the phone and said, "Hello, don't open your mouth to say that your husband has been kidnapped." And for a minute, I was like, God forbid anything like this happen to me. But do you think it is actually real that someone will kidnap someone you love and they will threaten you not to say anything to anybody and you also keep quiet? I really don't know, but I understand that we do everything in our power to actually save the ones we love, right? So which is good. So afterwards, they started calling. Said, okay, I think they asked for a ransom, that they need a particular amount. And while the friend, so there's this lady friend and also a guy, the one that actually wanted to marry her at first, right? When they came inside, they noticed that there was someone that was giving them updates. So the guy was like, see, they can't get all these updates. There's actually maybe camera somewhere or something. They just started searching. They searched, they did not find anything. That's how the guy now realized that the only person in the house is the maid. Guy now, OT, they have this thing, like some of them, they have this thing. He figured 2 plus 2 and found out that, this is the girl that is giving them information. Traced that to her house, and guess what? He actually found the picture of the husband that was kidnapped and the maid. The maid was living large, like she was living large. Her house was beautiful. Then immediately now, as a concerned friend, she called her friend. Hey, babe, what's up? This is love now. Love is stupid. Like, love is stupid. You guys say, no, you guys are lying. It's not possible. Is it because I didn't date you? Is it because I didn't marry you? And I was just looking at her, hey, yeah, sorry, stupidity of the yesterday. It's okay. That's why she carried the money, went to them, to the kidnappers, gave them the money. He was still pampering her husband. Sorry, I missed you, blah, 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 blah. She said, okay, she's coming, or she wants to go out. That's how the guy, with immediate effect, packed his load too and went to the guest house. That's how they jammed. Both of them jammed together, the wife and the husband. And the wife was like, what are you doing here? He said, sorry, it's the devil. She. Let me not even give you the most shocking part. The maid actually scammed him again. So they were supposed to elope together. That's why the maid just sent a message that, brave, a big guy or whatever, I'm sorry, I have the money. I noticed how your wife loves you so much, so I don't want to intrude. Bye. See you later. So he actually lost on both ends. Now, it was not later that they started revealing that he actually lied, made his way to her heart just so that he can get the money. It was not later that the lady was not even telling the guy that, that everything has been revealed, that he had a vasectomy. It didn't look as if the girl could not give birth and everything. So that's why she left. The guy lost at both ends. I was so happy, like, correct. The thing I like about this movie is that there were not more than 5 or 6. Like, do you understand this kind of movie that you're not seeing a lot of people? They're like maybe 5 or 6 casts. Good, no stress. And I love the plot, the way the maid actually scammed. Although it's a little cliche, but then it's not bad. I'll give it a 6, to be honest. It's good. So the third movie is Battle on Buka Street. I can't lie, me, I like the song, but that back goes best. Back goes best. Like, you can actually dance to it. I like the song. But the movie, okay, let's talk about it. I don't know, but let's talk about it. First off, it's a comedy. Yes, I get it. It is a comedy, and it actually still depicted that, which is good. But to me personally, I felt that some scenes were unnecessarily long. It's a 2 hours plus movie, if I'm right. I felt that there's some scenes that could have actually been cut out or removed totally or reduced, worst case scenario. It was just so much of, fightings and, throwing shades. Really, it was just unnecessary to me. So let me tell you the story. It has been a long time rivalry with two sisters, which was inherited from their mothers. Their father happened to marry two wives, and they inherited this beef. Now a polygamous home is bound to happen. So it got really bad that they even transferred it to some of their children, except maybe one on both ends, that they were not really like into the old malice. And it became worse when they had to start the same business on the same street, facing each other. Imagine someone that you hate so much is now in front of you selling the same thing that you're selling. All they were just doing was just to, like, bring each other down. That was just the aim. Like, I'm going to shine. I'm going to be the queen of Buka Street. You are not going to be the queen of Buka Street. You cannot come here from anywhere and come and be the queen. So that's just what they were doing basically. And it led to a lot of fighting because they were angry at each other. So in the bid to actually like outshine each other, they told their children that, oh, this one is going to Canada. The other one says, this one is going to UK. Guess what? They met in Lagos. That's like the height of it. Like, how can you fake it that your children are going out of the country because of beef? Then both of them now actually met at the same workplace in Lagos. So I would say that it's funny. But then there's still another twist. The other twist is that the father of one of the sisters, which is Yejide, has been in prison for a long time. But all of a sudden, news actually said that, the inmates, they ran away, and Yejide's husband was also part of them. And now you've not seen your husband for a long time, and he actually was in the prison because of the offense that you committed. So, she was trying all her possible best to actually keep him and make sure that the police officers do not see him. But Pepe Body actually wanted to open her yarn. It's a good watch actually, but then if you want comedy, I feel like it picked up like after an hour, which is not bad. I'll give it a 7. Thank you. Yes, the next movie on my list is Extraction. Oh God, help me not to be biased, because my baby is in this movie and I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Reminds me of Let the Poor Breathe. So my baby is in this movie. Chris Hemsworth. How can you be a fine boy and still be a badass in your game? Oh God damn it. God, why was I born in this country? Why was I born in Nigeria? Why not where Chris Hemsworth is born? Anyways, don't mind me. So when Extraction Part 2 came out, I'm very sure that I'm not the only one that actually went back to Part 1. Let me cover my face, because it's 2020 and I cannot even remember. So my friend and I, when we were watching it, I was like, see, let's just go back, because I cannot even remember. But at least I brushed up and I knew that, oh yes, now I remember. The last thing was when he actually jumped into the water trying to save that boy, right? And luckily for him, he was saved and he was bedridden for a couple of months. So I was like, so what's going to happen now? They say actor no they die for film. I say this actor don't die for film. What's going to happen? And all of a sudden, someone reached out to him. Idris Elba reached out to him and said that we're going to embark on a dangerous extraction from one of the baddest gangster. So let me tell you about this gangster. He has a brother, and his brother has actually vowed with his life that he's going to protect him. But wait, you are in prison. Why are you now keeping your family in prison? With you, your wife and 2 children, like they are living in bondage, literally, because you are also in prison. Does that even make any sense? So they reached out to Chris to come and fight for them. as the fighter of the world. You know, that's my baby. Then everything was already successful. They killed the man, you know, that, but the other gang already knew that they've killed it, and they were notorious gang members. Do you get? After a while, everything was already successful. They were about to like even fly the children and the wife out of the country. Then for one stupid boy, that stupid boy, if I catch that boy, he now snitched on them because of, I don't know, how can you not see it that father that legit still beat your mother in your presence? You're like, where's my heart? Where's my daddy? I'm not going without him. I'm like, Nebo. The Nigerian enemy wanted to slap his head, like, ow, how can you be so dumb? That's how he communicated their location with the other brother. Oh my god, it was brutal. So many stunts here and there, and it's a good watch, to be very honest. It's a good watch, but at the end of the day, right, they actually won, but someone died, which was very emotional for me because he actually played a major role in the whole of the extraction process. But for this movie, I would rate it an 8, which is not bad. I mean, like, I'm being generous, but you would enjoy it more if you watch from part 1 to part 2. Thank you. With the next movie, which is the 5th movie, is IJAKUMO, the born again stripper. Let's not lie. Kama Paro, Kama Jali. The producer of this movie, if you are following the producer back to back from 1904, you will know that the producer is, she has actually improved. Because normally, I won't lie to you, there's none of our movies that I would actually sit down and finish watching and I won't even hiss or be mad or be angry because I know we both know the reason why we do that, but let's not talk about it. You get? So about the movie, right? I would say that she's improved. To be honest, at least I saw it from the beginning till the end. And it's not a bad watch. So this movie is supposed to be a movie about revenge, but I put it to you that there is no form of revenge in this movie. Because why? Maybe because I see a lot of K-drama series. You know that those ones are like the king of revenge. If you want to plan, if you want to destroy someone's life, go and watch K-drama. That's all their movies. That's what all their movies is about. So I feel like there was no revenge. Like, imagine, how can someone really hurt you, betray you, left you, and even try to kill you with a baby, his own baby, while you were pregnant, and you had to wait for 20-something years to get back at him, knowing fully well that you have superpowers. Are you that kind? If you are going to forgive and forget, which one is wait 20 to after 20-something years when you can just control and say, oh yeah, come and meet me in this house? But you now have to like go through a lot of, I think I need to even question that her powers, because I don't think the power is powering. But then she tried to like get back to him by getting a lady from Uganda, which seduced him, and got a token from him, and they actually got all his money. So I forgot the part that the guy became rich, he became wealthy. He left her because he was poor and he wanted to start a new life, right? Then he became rich and wealthy and became a fake pastor. So that's why I always say, okay, I've not even said it before, please know God for yourself. No matter what you do, know God for yourself. Seek him, seek his face for yourself, by yourself. So he was a fake pastor, but meanwhile, G is a bad boy. But I must really give it to Kunle Remi. Kunle Remi is a goat in this movie. He's a goat. He acted his role well. I mean, Kunle Remi is good. Like, the goat I'm saying is goat, right? He acted his role well. It was good. Then the other lady, I think, I don't know, the Sharon or the, yeah, I think Sharon. That auntie. Let's not say anything about it because you know when they say onse gudu gudu meje yaya mefa. But I'm not gonna say it. I won't talk about it. To be honest, right, the movie is not bad. Seriously, it's not bad if you've actually followed through the whole incubating process up till refinery stage. You know that the movie is not bad. So I would rate it a 6.5, at least for the effort and the improvement, to be honest. So the next one is a bonus movie, and it is an Indian movie. Hold on. I know you're about to say that you don't watch India. It is this, it is that, but relax. It is not that bad. It is actually a 2 hours movie, and I will tell you that I enjoyed it from the beginning to the end. No unnecessary songs or where they sang, but it wasn't too much, right? The title of the movie is GUMRAAH. This is the story of a murder investigation between the police and some people, right? They actually found out that a man was murdered in his house by someone that they do not know. Luckily for them, they found the picture of one of the prime suspects in the phone of the neighbor. Good luck, right? But let me tell you the twist. The twist is that the prime suspect, they are actually twins. So now, who killed who? Who is the mother? Who is the saint? Unfortunately for them, they are like, one of the twin, one is reserved, responsible, and very good. The other one is a thug. You know, everywhere he goes, either he's scamming people or he's stealing and everything. Of course, you would think that is actually the thug, right? But I will not tell you. So the policeman actually wants the one that is responsible to go to jail because he had offended him a long time ago. So he was really pushing for it. But guess what? The court actually dismissed their case. They were discharged and acquitted. It was later that they now found the killer. But should I tell you the killer? No, I won't tell you the killer. So find out, watch that movie. So I'm going to rate this movie an 8. 8, I'm going to rate it 8. So that's the end of today's review. Thank you so much for joining and watching up till now. I really appreciate. Please let me know your ratings on this movie and let me know the next movie I should rate. It's still your girl, DunzTohDun.